There's a story about a famous playwright in London who supposedly sent an anonymous letter to 20 of London's most prestigious citizens. The note simply read, "All has been found out. Leave town at once." All 20 of these London citizens left immediately. Guilt is one of the most devastating of all human emotions. It helps to destroy some of our relationships with other people and our relationship with God. Some of these guilts that we feel as pains are genuine. While on the other hand, some are not genuine, some are not real, some are not legitimate at all. The main reason why most people feel guilt is because, well, they're guilty. And I think probably all of us would agree that to some degree or another, we all have some type of issues in our lives which we feel would be a shame. Unresolved guilt affects our lives both emotionally and spiritually. A famous United States psychiatrist has estimated that more than 70% of the people in mental wards could be released today if they would simply know how to forgive. Guilt breaks our relationship with God because it produces separation. That is what the prophet Isaiah tells us in chapter 59. Let's go to Isaiah 59 and verse 2. "But your iniquities have separated you from your God." We instinctively run from God when we deviate from His standard. That is why we must learn to deal with guilt in a constructive way. Go with me to 1 Timothy chapter 1, verses 18 and 19. "Fight the good fight, holding on to faith and a good conscience. Some have rejected these and have shipwrecked their faith." Now, with these thoughts in mind, to be released from our guilt, where does it begin for us? Again, to get the right answer, we need to go to the Bible. Let's go to 1 John chapter 1 and verse 9. 1 John chapter 1 and verse 9. "If we confess our sins," and that's the key, "if we confess our sins, He, God, is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness." And please understand, when we do this, when we truly confess our sins, when we confess our faults, when we confess our weaknesses to God, He forgives us of our sins. Therefore, He is giving to us the freedom needed to forgive others and ourselves. He is also giving us the freedom to forgive ourselves of guilt. I am Ben Faulkner for the Church of the Sovereign God.